everyone. I hope everyone is doing well today. I have a few minutes. I don't know how long I'll be able to do this, but I have a few minutes, so I thought I would, was getting ready to make a little element for the journal that I'm going to give away. So I thought I would turn on the camera. I wanted to show you how the cover came out. Let me shut this blind here. This is the journal cover for the journal, one of the journals for the giveaway. Of course, I'll decorate this in some fashion. I just haven't decided yet what I want the front to be. But I love the way that it came out, and I'm surprised because blue is my favorite color. I've realized I've never made an actual blue cover before. I did an aqua one, but I've never made any blue. So anyway, I have an idea for one element that I want to put into the journal. I'm sure it's been done before, but so I'm not claiming it as my own, but I want to have a flip. I'm going to have a pocket that attaches a flip, and then in the Artie Mays kit, I cut out some of the elements. There's an envelope somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Ugh. Well, it's one of these, but that's not the one that I was going to use. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm sure it will surface at some point here. I'm hoping. Here we go. This one. So I'm going to use that in it as well. Excuse me. I think I'm getting a sinus infection is what my problem is. But I know that I want my pocket on the page the size that I want it to be. So I'm going to start with that, and I had that written down somewhere. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm going to make this 6.5 because I'm going to score it. So I'm going to cut this 6.5 long by 5 wide. Approximately. And the one thing I want to do, this is going to be the top of my pocket, so I'm just going to glue some extra paper at the top here where things will be, you'll be getting in and out of the pocket. I should have cut this down before I did this. Having a hard time today. Hard time. Did I turn my timer on? Come here. Turn my timer on so video doesn't run out. I'll just cut this off. So I'm really pleased with the way the cover came out. I put 2 different colors on it. I like it a lot, and it goes with the kit that I want to use. So this is going to be my top. So I'm going to score 1/2 inch around the other 3 edges so I can so it won't lie so flat and so tight to the page, because this is going to attach to the page. And I'm just going to angle my corners there, get this bulk out of there. Probably should turn that the other way before I scored it, but oh well. So, one thing that I wanted to mention, I guess the 100-day challenge is coming up, and I don't know who promotes that, quite honestly. I'm aware of the 100-day challenge because of Rachel at Roxy Creations. I know she's done it for a couple years, and I watched a video this morning that she had done that she's debating whether or not she's going to partake. But I started thinking about it, and I think I'm going to commit myself to it. I think mine, I don't know if they have a theme, because I don't know who originates that. I know the start date is January 31st. But what I plan on doing, I'm going to try to make myself craft 100 days in a row. I wrote down several ideas that I have of things that I could do. And in addition, you know, I'll be working on the journals that I'm giving away. So perhaps while I'm doing that, I can be making things that go in those journals, in addition to doing some completely different things. So that's going to be my base. And then I think I'm going to use one of her pockets. And then I want to make a flip. And I decided just to use a regular envelope, even though it's not coffee stained, because I think I'm just going to cover it. And because I didn't have any of these, the size that is coffee stained. So I'm just shutting that. I want this to be my top. And I want my envelope to be 5 inches tall. Seems short, doesn't it? Ugh, I cut it too short. Let's see if I can find another envelope. Oh, those are hooked together. Ay, ay, ay. This one's sort of raggedy, but it'll work. I'm sorry about that. Cut that too short. So once again, where's my base? Let's see how. This is 6. So I'll make this 5.5. Wow. This has been difficult for me. Then I know I want to, let's see. Well, I'm going to cover this and then score it, I think. We'll see how that works out. Should have done a test run. So I know I want this to be, this is where my flap is going to be made. So this will be my front. And I think I'm going to cover it first. And I've given the color. What did I do with the pieces Okay, I'll leave them over there. I think because I want to use this pocket, I'm going to use some of the paper that was included in Artie Mays' kit to cover the front anyway. Let's see. I'll just use this. Just want to tear this white edge off. I don't know why I do this. Cover the front here with this, and I'll just roll it around the back. That's what I'll do. Just find where I want to tear that off. I want that to be my front. I don't know. Oh, what was that? I've been off all day, and I feel like it takes me so long to do a video. I'm just slow. I watch other people, I feel like I'm going fast, and then it's like I have one thing done and it's been an hour. So I want this up close to the top. And I am going to stitch around this. I'm just going to bring this around to the back. Glue my envelope shut, and I have a bunch of papers. I grabbed I had printed out a bunch of things, and I have a stack of scraps over here as well, but I had some a bunch of Manu designs. Kits that or papers that I have purchased in the past and never used. Some of Rachel's tea stained papers. I have a stack of scraps here, and I think I might because I know this is going to be my front. Figure out where I am. That's going to be the flip. This is going to be the front. And then when it opens, it's sort of like that pink with that. And I think it's light enough that if you wanted to write on it, you could. So I'm just going to cover that with that. And then I will decorate this. I'm not going to leave it plain. Make sure I have it the right way up. That would be my next mistake, would be for me to glue it on upside down. That would be a typical Sheila. Should have torn that off before I did that. but I didn't. Let's see, do I want to wrap that? I'm just going to wrap that around too. Yeah, why not? I have had an off day all day. For some reason at 3:30 this morning, I woke up and could not go back to sleep. And I think it has my whole day. We're up by 5 because my husband leaves for work by 6. So every day we're up early, but just that hour and a half has made my whole day difficult. At least that's what I'm blaming it on. I'm going to open this. I'm going to make sure that's not my husband. No. I could hear a car out there. Make sure it wasn't my husband because he'll be coming home anytime. So this is my front. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to score this edge 1/2 inch. Wait, let me turn it this way. 1/2 inch. And that will be my flap to attach this. Oh, and I should have. Well, there's my husband. Well, maybe I'll make the. Let me see if I can fix this. I did that before scoring it, so I scored it where I thought the middle would be. You know what I mean? And now I've messed up the top of my envelope. Let me just try to make this bigger and see what happens. Well, it's not perfectly straight, that's for sure. And I wonder, I think I'm going to eliminate some of this because it's very, very thick. Let me come right back. Well, I apologize. I'm back. It is the next morning. My husband had come home a little bit early yesterday, and then you'd start dinner and all that stuff, so I apologize for the interruption. Didn't realize I didn't have my video on, and I started a couple little things, sort of figured out what elements I want to use, but I decided I want to stitch. I've inked. Excuse me. I've inked around everything, these 3 things here. I did stitch around this photo that I plan on using on here. In the add-on kit for the Artie Maze kit that I'm using, there's all kinds of little pieces of ephemera and photos and what have you. So I picked that picture out from that kit. So I'm just going to, real quickly, I want to sew around these items, and then I'll finish this piece up. So I'll be right back so you don't have to watch the stitching. Okay, so I've completed the stitching. I just stitched around these 3 main pieces, and what I'm going to do is glue all this together. As I mentioned, I did give a lot of thought to how I'm going to decorate these. The one thing that I'm not going to do during this video is make the tags and what have you that will go in these pockets. What I usually do, my glue, of course, we have to have an issue with glue again. What I normally do when I make a journal, and I know everybody works a little bit different, but normally when I make a journal, once I have everything basically done as far as the pages and what envelopes and pockets and all that I'm putting in it. I normally make my tags last. I then go through and I just focus on tags and ephemera for the pockets. That's just my method. I'm not saying that's the way to do it, but that's how I do it. I'm going to go ahead and glue this to the back of that. Yep. Clumsy Sheila. Well, I made a determination. I think I might have already mentioned it. I am going to partake in the 100-day challenge. And my 100-day challenge is going to revolve not one specific item, just crafting of some sort every day. So I'm sort of excited, quite honestly, about that. Let's see, I might want to bring that down a little bit. Try to make sure I don't get that too. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more. Thought I wanted that up higher. Put some more glue in here. Yeah, I like that better. So, that's cute. And I know one thing I thought about, well, I'm going to keep that open. One thing I thought about was, I talked about making a blue journal, and then the first ephemera I'm making is green. Well, it has green. But in the kit, let me see if I can find the pages real quick. Some of the papers are this, I wouldn't call it red, sort of a maroony red. Green, there's a blue, there's another color, there we go. Let me grab these real quick. There's this maroon, blue, sort of a faded black or gray, and the green. So I'm incorporating those colors throughout. And then I had decided, I think I want to put these little flowers are in the kit as well. I want to put some of this cheesecloth down here. And yeah, I had a ticket too. Just ink around this. Boy, I tell ya, it's been cold here. Probably like in the 30s anyway. And today it's down in the 20s, and it is freezing. I just can't get warm today. Take a hot shower. Trying to get warm, but I think I sort of want this over here. About there. I think if I can take the time, this week I'm going to go get a pedicure and manicure. I need a manicure desperately. I'm looking forward to that. I have a lot of appointments this week, though. I need to see if I can fit that in. But that is my goal. I'm just going to sort of lay there as I position where I want this little guy. See, this is going to go down here. I haven't used my sewing machine in well, probably a week or so. When I stitched around these, I was like trying to get the feel for it again. Here. And then here. The kit, the add-on kit has tags, tabs, you know, little ephemera pieces, photos. So I'm going to use one of these tabs from the kit. I normally don't use the tabs from the kits, but I thought I would on this piece. I'm going to put that on here. Oh, my glue, my glue, my glue. Such issues with glue. And then I stitched around this little photo that was in there. I think I'm just going to add that on here. The problem is I'm not putting the pin back in the cap of this glue. Just have a little bit of cheesecloth behind that photo. I'm going to put anything back here. Got a little bit of that off. The only thing I thought about on this is I don't know if I want, I might add a piece of lace down here. I think I'm going to wait on that until I actually have this inside the journal. And I don't know what page. I'm thinking about putting this on the cover of a signature, the beginning of a signature. So I think I'm going to wait to determine if I want to put some lace there. But as you can see, like, there's some tags included in the kit. I'm sure I'll end up using a couple throughout the journal, but I'll also make some. So we have a tag in there, pocket here, and then this will be attached for a pocket there. I think that'll be a cute little element. So I'll end this video with this. I plan on doing some crafting today, so I may turn on the camera once again, depending on what I'm doing. And I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.